Hey everybody, and welcome back to part 9 of Ratchet Clank. The music just hit the breakdown, so that's... oh boy. That's a sign for us to go ham. Yeah, in the last episode we made it here to Quark's planet, or his hideout, whatever you want to call it. It's this big, that was weird. What do you call it? A facility? Anyway. I'm gonna do one more recording tonight. I was thinking about ending off with the last one, but I'll do one more. That'll make it so if by next weekend I record some more, I'll have through my graduation scheduled. As of right now, with this episode, I'll have up until pretty much my last day of class, probably. Or sorry, not last day of class, my last final. My last day of class is like 6 days or 5 days from now. So. Pew, pew, pew. I think all that shooting these ones does is make them stop shooting. It's so funny, I ended a thought and was just like, oh, okay, I can sink back into not talking, but the whole point of this is that I talk. Yeah, no, I think I talked about it a few episodes ago. I've been really enjoying crocheting. It's really weird though, as a guy, crocheting, pretty much the only things you can make for yourself is what are they called? Not a cardigan. Like a turtleneck sweater, a button-up Hawaiian type shirt, and maybe shorts, and everything else is just so actually that's not true. I want to make a drawstring fish bag, if that makes any sense. It's not for fishing. It's just I don't know. You guys know that the rainbow scaled fish that gives all its scales away? Which, that's actually a really good point. I do want to talk about that book, funnily. Well, we're going to have to start all over. Man, and I don't want to cut it out. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, I want to make that fish bag, but it's just so difficult for me. And I think this goes into deeper issues I have as a person, with myself. But I just have a really hard time motivating myself to do things for me. I think it's very apparent in my most recent stint in recording. I didn't have the awareness that I have now back when I used to record in high school even. I was just in a much better place mentally the last time I did my Paper Mario stream stuff and all that. So I probably wasn't even thinking like this, but and plus I've been doing psychology research for the last 2 years, so that also I think helps with my thought process on this kind of thing. What am I trying to get at? Oh, that's what I was saying. I have a hard time doing things for myself. I find it really difficult to be motivated to be this is this thing I'm doing completely selfishly. Oh god. I don't know. It's very difficult for me to just sit down and do anything other than cook for myself. Cooking is one of the only things, and I think that is actually, I think this is like therapy. I think I'm hitting on some stuff that's pretty poignant for me. I haven't been cooking recently because it's been such a pain in the ass because my kitchen has been so dirty because my roommates refuse to clean. And so I think that's been funnily enough the starting point of a lot of the mental degrade that's been going on for me recently. But anyway, going back to I find it very difficult to do things for myself, and so I've been crocheting recently, and I've just been crocheting stuff for my friends, and I have almost nothing quote unquote to show for it. I don't look at it that way. I value making things for other people, and so I don't value, oh god, I don't look at it oh well, I didn't get to keep anything, and so nothing I did was even worth it. But yeah, I don't have anything for myself, and it'd be cool to have some things made for myself, and plus I think it'd be healthy to get out of the mindset that every action I take has to be for the betterment of someone else. There has to be utilitarian value in all of my actions, because I think that is even maybe just subconsciously and more consciously now how I view it. That's how things have been working out. So yeah, I think I need to break that. And I was gonna say it showed a little bit in my Let's Plays where I'm like, oh, this episode's kind of bad. Like, I'm not talking as much. I'm not being as funny as I should. Like that kind of thing. Oh, the editing was bad. The audio was off. Like, just things I think without anyone saying anything. Not good. They're just not very good. And so I want to get better at that. Ooh, look at that Quark logo. That's interesting. But yeah, that goes back to is it the rainbow scale fish or whatever? Very much relates to what I've been talking about. I believe the message of that book is essentially if you give away all the things that make you special, or in a different translation, like if you give away all your time and effort, you'll have none for yourself. Hey, look, a free bolt. And essentially that can result in basically where I'm at right now, where it's like I'm so burnt out on everything. I have such a hard time. Like, it used to be so easy for me to just give my all to what I'm doing. Like, just try as hard as I can. And like let the results speak for themselves. Like, don't search for the results, but just put the effort in and the results will follow. As Haikyuu has instilled in me. But it's just been so difficult recently because I feel like I'm giving or at least I have been for a while, giving everything of myself outwardly and not getting anything back. And I don't know, there's a lot to be said about what getting something back feels like or looks like or is. I don't really want to get too into it right now. It's a little more personal, I think, than I feel like getting right now, and a little more depressing as well. Yeah, it's just, that's when I say it's been a tough couple of weeks, that's kind of what I mean. Oh boy. Alright, we're not going to get it on this round, so we can just explore for a second. It is funny, those faces give us ooh, ouch. Oh boy. Okay, it's over there. I thought it might be. Let's shoot. Ooh, that was lucky. No skill involved. Alright, let me do this. Come on. Dude, oh. Come on. There we go. Oh boy. Oh! That wasn't close at all. What did that open? Okay, over there. The little Quark logo, I think. Oh! Going back to the, whatever, the rainbow fish analogy, I think the book ends it with, like, everyone giving their own scales back. And so it kind of doesn't really... What's the word? Like... It doesn't finish the metaphor. Like, obviously it's a very uplifting way to finish it, but it doesn't, like, you can't really expect to get back what you give, even if there's that whole song, you get what you give. It's not always true. Like, oops. I'm a prime example. I've been giving my all, and I haven't been getting a whole lot back. And it's weird, because I feel bad, because I have friends here that I talk to about how, like, tough of a time I'm having. And it's like, what I feel like I want to say is, like, there's no one who's, like, giving me the time that I'm willing to put into other people, if that makes sense. And, like, I think a lot of it, too, is just relationship fatigue. Like, as dumb as that feels and sounds to say. I'm just, like, lonely and sad and haven't moved on, I guess, yet. And so I think that is actually a lot of the issue for me, is I just kind of need to move on and find myself again, basically. Which is obviously easier said than done. Yeah, and so it feels bad, like, saying to my friends, yeah, there's just no one that really cares about me. And it's like, well, they all care about me. Like, that'd be insulting to them to even talk to them about it, and talking about these kinds of things is one of the only ways you can really heal from them, or figure them out, anyway. which I guess is why I should be doing this. Like, I was not really in the mood. Like, I wanted to record it, wanted to have the recording done, but I didn't feel like sitting down and talking, because I was telling people earlier, I'm like, I just don't, like, the things I have to say I don't feel are worth, oh boy, I don't feel they're worth people listening to, and so I'd feel bad even recording, and it goes back to that feeling of like, oh, I have to have some amount of value in the things I do, right? Like, goes back to that where it's like, this is a thing I do for me, and it's good for me, as I've just like vocalized here. But I don't want to do it because it doesn't benefit someone else enough. Like, what a crazy thought process that is to have. But yeah, that's the one I have, unfortunately. And it's hard. Like, I know these things about myself, and like, I recognize them, and yet it's just so difficult to make an actionable change. Oops, not an actionable. It's difficult to make a change, an actual change. Yeah, so maybe that concludes the, I don't know what you'd call this, deep section of the Ratchet Clank playthrough. Yeah, it's fun. I like talking like that. I like talking to people like that, and so obviously I would like talking to myself like that too. What are we doing over here? It is an interesting thing here. I haven't been explaining what we're doing at all, really. There was that door earlier, like the last 3 switches I pressed. There was another door that I'm not sure how to open, that I'll have to figure out at a later point. But yeah, we just have to kill all these fish so that they don't come bite us in the butt later. Ooh, this music's going a little banger mode. I don't think I talked about it, but I actually did try the emulating the PS3 version, and yeah, it is so much worse. Like, this game looks better because I think it's the emulation is just better. You actually get the upscaled, like, the benefits of upscaling, because you could only go to 1080 on the PS3, and I don't know, it was just, it weren't it. What was that, so I can swing? Yeah, just, it wasn't it, anyway. And so, this was definitely the better experience. Is there something down there I need? Yeah, I probably need to kill the heck out of these guys. Oops. I did not mean to throw so many at that one. I saw Team 4-Star was doing a Tokyo Ghoul. Yu Yu Hakusho abridged. I don't know how good that'll be. I mean, it's Team 4-Star, so the production's going to be probably pretty high. But, I don't know. As a kid, I really liked... Why is my audio peaking? As a kid, I really liked Team 4-Star, because it was just funny. But, like, as I've gotten older, I've kind of come to not respect it as much, because it's like... As much as I like... Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I can just do that. As much as I like the content itself, it's funny, like I said. I don't really appreciate... I don't know. I guess Dragon Ball doesn't really matter. God dang it, I have to go do that thing again. I guess Dragon Ball doesn't really matter. What a crazy thing to say. Dragon Ball is the thing that made me my best friend in the world. Like, Dragon Ball Z matters to me. But I guess, like, they don't need the money. It's not like they're stealing from someone who doesn't have the money. And plus, Toriyama can't even benefit off of Dragon Ball Z anymore because he's dead. But I don't know. I feel a little weird about abridged series. Like, I think it's transformative enough, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just a weirdo. What's that word? What's it called when you, like, project? You, like, signal something signaling? Virtue signaling. Maybe I'm virtue signaling. Anyway, yeah, let's go talk to Quark. Speaking of virtue signaling.
Well, you two continue to surprise me. Step into the ring of heroes, and I will finally give you what you deserve.
Ratchet, this is no time for you to become cautious. We have reached our goal. I don't know. There's something fishy going on here.
Listen to your little metal friend, Ratchet. Your destiny is mere steps away.
It's just something doesn't seem right.
This is it. Quark is going to help us stop Chairman Drek.
Why, thank you, Clank. You've been most helpful.
Get off of me, you idiot!
I love it when a plan comes together.
What do you mean?
What do you think he means, genius? He's not gonna help us. He's gonna kill us.
You catch on quick. Although there is one problem with your hypothesis. I'm not going to kill you.
You're not?
No, he is.
Hey, it's that thing for the infobot.
Why?
But why? It's really not that difficult to decipher. I'm the official spokesman for Drek's new planet. I can't have you two getting in the way of my comeback.
This isn't over, Quark.
No, but it will be soon.
Yeah, so that's the thing that makes Ratchet angry. And in the next episode, we're gonna fight this guy. I will see you all then.